Apple always thinks that she's the star, and as soon as she sees my camera and tripod come out, she's right there ready to go. But if you are an astute observer, you might notice a bit of a subtle change in my canine companionship. No longer do we see a cute little Blenheim boy puppy around. That was Teddy. And we do see a cute Ruby girl hiding back here on the top of the couch, which is, by the way, where Cavaliers love to sit. They love to take the high ground to see what's going on. This is Bella. And the story very briefly is that Bella lives with our daughter, who has a bunch of other Cavaliers, and most of which are boys. And when Bella goes into season, the boys are attracted to her, and we would have to watch out for not only pestering her, but also the possibility of an accidental breeding. So while she's in season, she's at our house. Now, of course, Teddy is a boy. He's a very young boy, but he still has those hormones that would attract him to a girl in season. So Teddy is now back with his breeder and doing very well. But I did want to share with you a few moments that we had before Teddy left. You'll remember that Bootsie did not take to Teddy right away. Let's take a look at what it looked like when Teddy first came into the house and how Bootsie reacted. Well, you can see Bootsie apparently resting inside this crate with the open door, but actually she's in the crate for protection, because what she's looking at, as you see her gaze moving around, is Teddy playing with Apple. And Teddy came over to try to make peace with Bootsie, but this was the first day, and you can see, check out the look on Bootsie's face. I don't think she trusted Teddy one bit. So she was very happy that day to just stay in her crate, not get involved with little Teddy at all. Well, that was the first day, but she quickly warmed up to him, and they actually played together quite a bit. And just, I guess about a day or two ago, just before Teddy left, they were playing, and I'd like to share some of that with you right now. This was Teddy's last day at our house, and as usual, he was just wandering around with Apple and Bootsie, grabbed that little soft chew toy, which they love to play with, and I think Bootsie was especially interested in it. And there she is, just wagging her tail and kind of sniffing it out and being very respectful. But then you notice she gives a little grab, and it's kind of like, ooh, can I play with this toy? But you can see that this is really kind of cooperative play. There's nothing vicious going on here. Bootsie is interested and would like to play with that toy. Apple is nearby, but you can see Apple really did not want to be involved in this particular phase of the play between the two of them. But Bootsie remains just kind of interested and respectful of Teddy's territory there. But you notice then she puts her head down and she sort of nibbles at the toy, trying to get a hold of just one corner of it. And finally she does, and then the tug-of-war ensues. Now you have to listen to their growling in the background. This is not vicious growling. This is kind of the play version of growling. Actually, I like to think of this as the dog version of laughing. If you think back to when you were a kid, I don't know if you did the kind of things that I did, but my brother and I might have done something like, a pillow fight or something along those lines, and there was no intent to hurt each other. Well, at least I think there was no intent to hurt each other. But what would we do while we were clobbering each other with the pillows? We would laugh. And I think that's what they're doing. They are sort of laughing or showing their pleasure with this little play activity with the growling. And the kind of growling that you see with a dog that might be vicious, which Cavaliers usually are not, is not the same as this. And finally, peace ensues. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little clip. I guess Bootsie probably misses her little play companion, and Teddy probably misses the big girls that were here that he could play with. But Cavaliers are very adaptable, and he will do just fine. So, Bella, maybe we'll be able to give some reports on how Bella is doing. Right, Bella? She's going to be in a couple of dog shows coming up in the next few weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Apple? Good girl.